calling all YA readers to check out my recent author interview with YA and fantasy author DL Blackburne. In our author interview, we talk all about his complete YA trilogy called Office Pool and how it was adapted into a film. Check out the short clip from our author interview to learn more about his trilogy, Office Pool, and how you can support a fellow indie author. So I understand you also released your YA trilogy called Office Pool within the past 4 years. Having a trilogy is an amazing accomplishment. I know one that every writer wants to have, so congrats on that. That is so amazing. So tell me more about what readers can expect from the series.
I think readers will unexpectedly connect with objects like pens and pencils that they didn't really think they would. I remember working with the animators. We would zoom back and forth when we were making the actual movie, and they'd be like, "Yeah, we have pens. We call them Artie and Stanley." And I was just like, "Wow, that's kind of cool." You know, I was kind of taken back by that. I was just like, but it meant that they were connecting with the characters as they were making them. And I think viewers or readers, hopefully, they have the same impact. It's kind of universal. From toddlers to adults, from crayons to pencils, the paintbrushes, stylists. We're using one of them at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Well, tell me a little bit more about what the story's about.
Okay, the story is about a slacker, a big pen. His name was Artie Bickerson, and he he was just on a regular desktop, and he was kind of just with his buddies who are highlighters, Lenny and Tang, and they just live on the desktop, and they're kind of. I had their ages around late teens, early 20s. I mean, around that age, I was a drifter too, and they were just kind of going through life. And he comes under the wing of Stan Sharpley, which is a Sharpie marker, who was he was an autograph pen of Todd Grady, which is I used a quarterback because they're kind of superstitious, and I wanted to have it the carrier, which is the human in the background, be a little interesting. And he used him as an autograph marker, and Stanley brought him along with him to become an autograph marker to motivate him. And as he motivated him, he was able to travel different places throughout, see different levels in the office in the organization. And he came across, just got off that desktop. And when he got off the desktop, he ended up in a corporate office, executive, the upper offices, floors, and he saw a stylist pen called Clairvoyant. And she's like, he fell for that pen, that stylist pen. And it's a kind of a contrast between an old big pen and a new sleek stylist marker. And he fell for her, and he became motivated to be better. And the story kind of goes from there. And she was interested in his world, floors below on the lower desktop, and he was, he was not confident at first, and he becomes confident, and they fall for each other. And she was intrigued with his world because she only wrote on glass tablets, and she wanted to experience his desktop where there's paper, there's books, there's staplers, and whereas on her desktop it was a see-through glass desktop, which he freaked out when he saw that, and you see right through to the floor.
Yeah.
And it was just the dynamic was it's just things that where you have the crossing of two worlds, and the series kind of circles around that where the upper floors want to phase out the old office materials, and it was a clash. It was a clash, and I think there's a lot of different twists and turns in there, and each utensil has a personality. Whereas his best friends, which are the markers, they're very cheerful because they're bright highlighters, bright. They try to keep the morale up,
Yeah.
and I kind of looked at the instruments and tried to make a personality around what they actually were.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool and so creative. I love it.